Welcome to Tutort Academy. So my name is Chirag Vaishnav, and in this video we'll be solving a really good question of dynamic programming, and that will be matrix chain multiplication. So you might have heard about it. So it's a hard problem on Geeks for Geeks. It will be a hard problem on Leetcode as well. But I have chosen GFG platform because the explanation of the question is really good here. And with the help of examples also, we'll get a good idea about what matrix chain multiplication is. So this question will take a while. So it will take around more time for me to explain the video. So what we'll be doing is we'll be taking this video in 2 sessions, right? So in first I will try to explain the basic question and the basic logic, building upon that. And in the second video, we'll be discussing about the logic that we have discussed earlier. We'll be adding some to it. We'll be making it easier. We'll be trying to implement something. At the end, we'll be having the code. I will try to explain you the code. And then you will be having a complete idea about what the matrix chain multiplication states. So I'm really excited for this question because this is a really hard question and it requires a lot of thinking basically, right? So first let me discuss the flow of this video. So the flow of this video will be like, first we'll be discussing the problem statement. After that we'll be thinking about the logic, that how we can build up to that. And after that we'll be discussing the code, that okay, how it works, right? So let's jump into the question part. So the question states that you are given a set of matrices and you have to find the most efficient way to multiply these matrices together. And the efficient way is the one that involves the least number of multiplications. And the dimension of the matrices are given as in an array as a size of n, right? So suppose 40, 20, 10 and 30. Okay, so it was given like, okay, array is given 40, 20. Okay, so let me just simplify it. Let me just, okay, suppose I'm having a of 2 cross 3, B of 3 cross 3, C of 3 cross 2, and D of 2 cross 2, right? Suppose this is my matrices with dimensions. So what are these? These are the dimensions. So in the case of matrices, what happens is, suppose I'm having this matrix size m cross n. I can only multiply, and it's having n cross z, right? I can only multiply these two matrices if this is same. This is the basic rule of matrix multiplication. That if I'm having m cross n and n cross z, so this must be same. Because by what you're doing, you're multiplying this with this. So these are the number of n and this is the number of n. So this must be same in order for a uniform multiplication. Okay, I'm having one number to multiply to each. So this is how matrix multiplication works. So I will not go in detail in this concept, but this is some prerequisite that you should know. So if this does not happen, so the question will automatically fall. So we will consider that, okay, question will provide us with the correct information only, right? So you can see that 3 and 3 is matching, 3 and 3 is matching, 2 and 2 is matching, right? So 2 and 2 cross 3 is multiplied with 3 cross 3 is multiplied with 3 cross 3 is multiplied with 2 cross 2, right? So suppose I'm having A, B, C, D. Now the question states that you have to multiply it in a order. That costs you minimum, right? And okay, so before that in this problem we'll discuss that, okay, so the questions that, so I'm guessing that you will not be able to understand the question till now, right? So first let's discuss that what is the number of ways we can multiply the matrix. What is the number of ways we can multiply the matrix, right? So either I can go with, I can cut here and I can go, I can cut, okay, okay, I can cut here and can go A into BCD, or I can cut here and I can go AB into CD, or I can cut here and I can go ABC into D. So these are the three possible cases which I can go through, right? Further upon what I can do, in the case of BCD as well, I can cut here and I can go B and CD. I can cut here, then I can go BC and D. Similarly, in the case of this, I can go either A. In the case of 2, it's simplified. Okay, it will be you have to multiply two things, so AB and CD. And in the case of ABC, it will be like A into BC and AB into C. So now you can see that we have breaking down the problems. We have made sub problems out of it, right? We have made sub problems out of it. So now we are getting somewhere. Now the thing is that, okay, you have thought of it, but now how will you distribute it? You have made the cuts, you are moving forward. Now the thing is that how you will be moving further with it, right? So okay, so if I make cut here, so this is one way, right? This is one way. So this is one way, right? And this is one way, and this is one way, right? So it will add up to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. It will be 5 ways. It will be possible 5 ways by which I can be doing this, because it will be like, okay, first I will multiply A, then I will be multiply B, and then I will multiply with that B into CD, or A into B into CD, right? BC into D. It's like BC. I'm really sorry for that, right? So this is how we will be dealing with this. Now what you have to do, now the question rises that okay, that it was 2 3 3 3 3 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 2 and 2 2. It was A, it was B, it was C, it was D. Now let's discuss that what is the cost. So cost is equals to multiplying dimensions. So suppose I multiply A into B. So what will be the cost? 2 into 3, and we multiplied basically 2 into 3 into 3 into 2. So this into the inside multiplication is just showing that okay, this is the dimension. So the cost for this will be 2 into 3 into 2. That will be 12. Right? So the cost is nothing but cost is that okay, this and this, because these are repeating twice, and this is the basic thing that cost is defined as okay, the 3 dimensions, the 3 different dimensions, the 3 I, J, K that are involved. The J is I cross. So suppose if it's I into J multiplying with J into K, so the cost will be I into J into K. Right, so this is how it is defined. Now what question is stating is you have to find the minimum cost. What you have to do, you have to find minimum cost of multiplication. Right, what you have to do, you have to find the minimum cost of multiplication. Now for this what you have to do, what you can do is find the minimum cost of multiplication for this. So how will be the minimum cost of multiplication if I am multiplying A, B, C, D? If I am multiplying A, B, C, D, isn't the cost will be 2 into 3, like just the normal one, just the normal cost that I am having, right? Is this possible? So this isn't possible. Suppose if I did this, so what it will be like if I multiplied A into BCD, right? A into BCD, and further it will be like A into BC into D. So first what it will be like, first I will be like A, okay, A is still there. For the cost of BCD, what will be the cost of BC? 3 into 3 into 3 into 2. So won't it will be 3 into 3 into 2. So it will be 3 into 3 9, 9 into 2 18. So inside cost is for BC it's 18, right? For BC it's 18. Now it complete. Now if I multiplied completely, now the dimension of the BC will be 3 into 2. Now the dimension of the BCD will be 3 into 2. It's 2 into 3 into 3 into 2 into the dimension of D is 2 into 2, right? Now if I multiply A into BC, so it will be like 2 into 3 into 3 into 2. So won't it will be like 2 into 3 into 2. So it will be like 3 into 4, 12. So the cost of ABC is 12. Now the cost of ABC is 12. Now what you have to do, they are combined, and it's like 2 into 2. It's like 2 into 2. Now, because 2 into 3 and 3 into 2, so they got combined, and 2 into 2. Now 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So it will be like 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So won't it be like 2 into 2 into 2, that will be 8. So the cost of ABCD will be 8. So sum up all these. 18 plus 12 plus 8 is equals to it simply is 38, right? So the cost of multiplication of this, if I used A/BCD, is 38.